The CRL Rights Commission is hosting hearings related to the Enlightened Christian Church. The media and other stakeholders are invited to the hearings called by the Commission after the stampede at the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church that left 3 people dead. A number of claims, accusations and counterclaims, as well as marches and demonstrations organised by SANCO, demanded the closure of the church. For more on the story, let's cross live to our reporter Chriselda Lewis. A very good morning to you, Chriselda Lewis. I see in your background, Bushiri supporters are protesting. What are they protesting about?
Well, a very good morning to you, Desiree. You would recall, of course, towards the end of 2018, there had been a stampede at the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church of Pastor Bushiri that led to the death of 3 people. So subsequent to that, there have been a number of claims, as you indicated, and accusations and counterclaims, as well as marches and demonstrations organised by the South African National Civic Organisation, which demanded the closure of the church. You'd recall, if you're watching SABC News towards the end of last year, you'd recall that people had basically demanded that the church be closed. There'd been a number of protests that the South African National Civic Organisation had organised, basically demanding that it be closed. So now, in an effort to help resolve the matter, the CRL Rights Commission called a mediation on the 10th of January between the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church and the South African National Civic Organisation. And after that, then extensive deliberations had basically resolved that there should be an immediate cessation of all hostilities from both sides. And the CRL was then to continue pursuing negotiations with the church to help the families of the bereaved in that incident. So that's the culmination of what is taking place here today. And you already see just here outside, members of Pastor Bushiri's church say they are here to come and support him, and they believe that he is a man of God. Just a few moments ago, we did see a few cars also drive past here hooting. So many other supporters are still trying to find parking at this time, and they're saying they're here to support Major One, as he is referred to. Let's speak to some of those who are here to support Pastor Bushiri. Ma'am, you are here this morning. The hearings are about to get underway. Why are you here this morning?
I'm here to support my papa, Major One. What is done in my life, nobody will know, but it's only me and God of Major One that will know. Yes. I want justice to be done. Our papas, we were nobodies, but today we are somebody. We were staying in Mikuku, today we are staying in big houses. So we are not fighting, we are here to support him. Yes. Amen. Oh yes, Papa. Yes.
Let's hear from someone else as well. Ma'am, you're also here this morning. Give us a second, we'll talk to you. You're also here to support your pastor, Bushiri. Tell us why. And then, of course, there are also concerns. Of course, there are families that are grieving the deaths of their loved ones. We'll get to that issue very shortly. Talk to us about why you're here first.
I'm here for support my father, Major One.
Oh, yes.
We are here to support our father. We are here to expose the people who are jealous about our father.
Oh, yes.
We are tired of these people who are jealous of our father, the man of God in South Africa. We are here to support the gospel. Major One, we love you. We stand with you, our father. You are not going anywhere. We will support you, Daddy. We love you, Daddy. Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am. But I think let's also talk about, if I could bring you back, ma'am, I'll come to you very shortly. Of course, there are some concerns, ma'am, that were raised by other organizations, including SANCO, that said that the church needs to take responsibility for the deaths of the 3 members of the church. And certainly some support needs to be shown to the families of the bereaved. Don't you think that a call for these hearings is the correct thing to do to establish exactly what happened?
Yes, ma'am, but that one I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment. Yes, here I'm here to support only my father.
Yes.
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 Can I comment on that one?
Yes, you may go ahead.
Okay, first of all, Major One
is the body of Christ. If I can take you back in the Bible, it says, believe in God, you shall establish. Believe in your prophets, you shall prosper. I am standing here as the ECG diehard. Now, I want to ask a question of SANCO. Why don't they ask the leader of ECG showground? It's not Major One's duty here. Yes, Major One grieved. If you can watch Prophetic Channel, he said sorry for the loss. So what do you want from Major One? We are here today to support our father, Major One. Not only Major One, but he's God. There is something that he carries in him that you media, as you're watching at home, as for SANCO, that you don't know. As a citizen of South Africa, I've got the right to fight for God. And that God that I'm talking about is God of Major One. The same God of Isaac, the same God of Jacob. Hallelujah, somebody.
So shouldn't there be support? Shouldn't there be support that is given to, yes, the apology was there, we saw that, but shouldn't there be some further support? The reason that these hearings have been set up is to, of course, because there have been claims and counterclaims. So the aim of the hearing itself is to get to the bottom of exactly what happened so that both parties can come to an agreement and the necessary support be given to the bereaved families. Are you not in line with that? Yes, you're saying you're here to support Pastor Bushiri,
no,
but of course...
Point of correction, it's not Pastor Bushiri, it's Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. There's a difference between a pastor and a prophet. You know, a prophet is a man of God who's assigned by God. So, although SANCO is talking about grief of the family, are they aware that we also been there to, you know, cry with them? You are just going Bushiri this, Bushiri that, but we are here today to witness that. Don't always blame the prophet of God. No. We are the church. We want Major One in South Africa. Not SANCO. SANCO or no SANCO. Some of us here, we are also EFF, ANC, so we've got the right. SANCO or no SANCO. Jesus first.
All right, thank you very much for your time. I'm afraid I will speak to you a bit later on. As you can see, Desiree, I'm also being schooled here on how to refer to the Prophet Bushiri, who is expected to arrive here at the CRL hearings in the next few moments. We do understand that there are quite a number of other supporters and members of the church who are making their way here, but these hearings will certainly give some clarity about exactly what happened, because as a result of the violence that ensued after and the counter allegations that have been made towards the church and the issues that SANCO itself had raised, many of those within this commission that will be the hearings that will be sitting, saying it will give some closure to exactly what happened and who should take responsibility for the deaths of those three members of the church.
Chriselda, thank you so much for that update. It's totally astounding, the kind of devotion that Pastor Bushiri, Major One, Ba as they call him, the kind of devotion he has from his followers. Chriselda will continue to check that story for us. But we ask